So we've just fitted these LED lights and covered up this hole here. The next thing about, I guess, cleaning up the look of this van is this handle. So this is a brand new handle. The only difference with it is it doesn't have that Jayco logo engraved in the center. I'm a bit disappointed. There's 5 of these on this particular camper. It's an Eagle 2006. They didn't come with screws, so I was a little annoyed about that. The original screws that are on here, which are white, really have lost their whiteness. Now, I guess I could paint them, put them back in, but I've decided I've got some stainless steel, 316 stainless ones I'll just put in. I think they'll still look quite smart. So taking these off is just the 4 screws, 2 top and 2 bottom. Then I'm going to have to clean this up. Bit of silicone there to get off. So I'll clean that up and I'll flatten out these screw holes because they've been over tightened. So I want that to be quite flat. I'll show you that too. Okay, so I've been using a plastic paint scraper to get the silicone off, done the top one, and I haven't done the bottom one yet, but it really is just a matter of continuing to dig into that silicone until it all peels off. Just be careful if you're going to run your fingers over it, because these holes have little barbs on them, they'll cut you. The other thing I use quite often on this van is a little pneumatic with a sponge sort of polisher, and I'll use that with just an automotive. I'm actually using a plastic scratch remover at the moment, but that's just what I've got accessible at this point in time. So I'll just finish that up. The other thing I'll need to do is these holes are actually raised like little volcanoes, and that's just basically from being over tightened and the thread has pulled it up to have a lip on it. So you can either just give it a gentle tap down with a center punch, just to flatten it out again. And then we can, once that's nice and smooth, we can put the new ones on with a little bit of silicone. Okay, so that's pretty clean. I could probably get a little bit more off if I was fussy, but I've got the new handle there with some stainless screws in there ready to go. I'll put some silicone behind it just to be safe. So I'll do that, and then yeah, I'll screw it on. So I would have bought this silicone in white if I better than clear, but that's okay. And then we'll fit this onto here. Now, remembering not to, I'm going to have to push a bit hard because they're a slightly bigger screw, but I'm not going to over tighten them. If you need to snug them up, just do it by hand at the end, but I think that was perfect. That little driver. Clean up the silicone. And we're all done. And that, it's very simple. It's about $5 for each of these handles, and big improvement on the original. Just looks a lot cleaner. So now with that and the new light, I think together that looks pretty good.